Hello and welcome. My name is Melissa Lemon. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm excited for you to watch this video and to watch this entire series about meditation and the sacred secretion, which is 24 videos long, but really if you only watch your zodiac sign meditation, it's only going to be 13. So the first 12 are very important, and then pick the meditation that corresponds with your sun sign, your astrological zodiacal sun sign. I just feel so sober right now. I had the thought before I started recording this video that this may be the most important video that I ever make, that I ever record. And it's interesting because this video is about what not to do during your sacred secretion time. And one of those things that we don't want to do is participate in any addictions that we have. And this is such a beautiful thing because to me, this really shows how loving and merciful God is. He doesn't expect us to quit cold turkey and be done today and never do anything again. But if we can give him those 2.5 to 3 days of abstaining from some of the things that we really struggle with and that kind of have a hold on us, then he's going to, in return, we'll get a little bit of healing and more power to be able to fight another day. And I really want to emphasize, whenever I talk about addictions or anything, things that some of us might consider sins or whatever, I just want to really express my love to people who, we all have struggles, but I know that that those things, often we can feel a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. And those are two of the things that are going to keep us out of flow, those emotions when we don't deal with them. And so I just wanted to share how, I don't know, just my witness of how loving and merciful our God is, that he is going to give us this window. He's not going to ask us to be perfect tomorrow, but he's going to give us this window opportunity to try and to do our best, and for that he's going to give us the reward. And so I feel really this scripture keeps coming to my mind, and so I think I'm not going to actually read it. I'm just going to talk about the concept, but it's in Jacob chapter 5 in the Book of Mormon if you want to go try to find it. But it's basically this idea that if we want to get rid of the weeds in our life, the solution is not to go and pull weeds all day long. The solution is to plant more beautiful things. I think the actual words in the scripture are, according as the good shall grow. So if you want to go, do a exact word search, you can go look that scripture up and read it. But this is about planting good seeds in our lives. This is about doing the good that we can, increasing the good in our lives. We're not focusing on the bad, we're focusing on increasing the good. And so while this video is about what things do we abstain from, I think deep down we all know what it is for us. We know what the things are that we struggle with. We know if we have an addiction, if we have addictions, and what those addictions are too, unless we're in denial, because that can come with addiction too. But I just think I'm not going to give you a list. That's what I'm feeling. That's the point of this. I'm not going to give you a list. I'm going to tell you to intuitively select, with your creator. This is between you and your creator, what things you abstain from during this time. If you learn from my 12th video, I'm going to share some resources, but some people will go into detail about things you shouldn't do during this time. And I just want to tell you, this is between you and your God. And you go and ask your body, what do I need to abstain from this time? And last month I did feel like my body asked me to abstain from meat, and so I did. I didn't eat meat for those 2.5 days. And this time I'm fasting at least for the first 24 hours. And, that makes sense, because honestly, that's probably my biggest, what has the biggest hold on me. If the 7 deadly sins or something that people talk about when you learn about the sacred secretion. For me, it would probably, one of them would probably be gluttony. And so that makes sense that's kind of my body saying, hey, how about we do this? And fasting doesn't scare me. I can fast for a couple days pretty easily if I need to, and that's what my body's asking for, and so that's what I'm going to do. So all this to say, the sacred secretion, this 2.5 to 3 days to 5 days, again, I'll talk about that in the next video, I think, that the moon is in your sun sign. That's the time that you really want to focus on being close to your creator, communicating with your creator, keeping your body in flow as much as possible, in flow, in alignment, meditating, abstaining from anything you feel like you need to abstain from during that time. And again, we're focusing on planting the good seeds, planting the beautiful things. And as we plant more and more and more of the beautiful things, the weeds are just gonna go away. So that is my video for today. Looking forward to tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye.